Hello everyone, this is Isms by Josie, and I woke up this morning. I'm on my way to work. So we're going to try doing this while I'm driving to work, because you know when you have something in your mind and it's like you want to talk to somebody but it's like so the wrong time, and you know I try to be respectful of people's sleeping hours, even though it's like probably time where everybody should be waking up anyway. I don't know, 7 o'clock, is that too early? Regardless, it's not that important. It's important to me, so I'm just going to talk to myself about it, or more or less the video camera. Hello. So anyway, I started my YouTube journey about 5 months ago, and I didn't know, I still don't even know a lot of things, so I'm just really learning as I'm going, and I thought these things just happen organically, and it doesn't. It's actually work, especially when you're videoing and then editing. So as you can see, going to work, I really don't care what I look like. I try to look professional. Obviously, I'm in an office setting, but I'm in an office setting, but I don't like, hair, makeup. Sometimes I try, and those are good days, but some days I'm just like, ugh, and that's a lot. So, apologies for my bare face that just woke up not too long ago. Okay. So I woke up this morning and I found out that I just got 100 subscribers. So thank you so much for my viewers and any new ones that would like to subscribe to this madness. It's not really madness, but for me it is. Just committing myself to something that I'm so scared and unsure of, and with not so much support from the people that I know, but I'm doing it because I don't know. I just was so, like I said in my previous videos, so wrapped up in the corona thing. I mean, I was paranoid and staying home and not doing anything, and I'm trying to reach out to people I know, and it's not being reciprocated, and just doing a life event that I thought was important enough for people I know, but and you find that people use this whole situation as a crutch, and it's just heartbreaking. So last year I just felt so alone. And doing this, I don't know, I can't even remember anymore what I thought about doing this, and as far as meeting people on here. But I found that the community on YouTube is just so amazing. I mean, it's, I come from a time where dating online was a new thing, but it's a normal thing. And now making friends on YouTube, that's a thing. I'll never see these people unless I, totally win the lottery and decide to go to different countries every now and then. But, there's some really good people on here, and, there's many to mention that always has something, so good to say to me on my videos, and I appreciate that. So to them, I want to thank you so much. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I hit 100. And so I know a bunch of people that are very connected social media wise, maybe not very connected, but for me, very connected, and maybe that would have helped me jumpstart this whole thing. But I mean, that's not just how it works, I guess, sometimes. So I literally built this channel from knowing maybe about a dozen people, and that are new to social media as well, I guess, and especially YouTube. So to teach them to use it, and then to actually subscribe and all this and that, that took some time. I mean, like I said, it's been 5 months, not too long, but kind of long, just to get a dozen people that already knew me. So I'm so grateful for them, for supporting me in doing something that I feel is like so crazy. And you know, my family background is very old school, so this whole new age of you know, posting your life on social media, I'm surprised no one's telling me not to do it. I mean, maybe they're thinking it, but so for them to jump on board with what I'm doing, I'm really grateful for. So shout out to my Filipino family members for subscribing. I mean, I wish I could see you guys every day. I feel like, you know, firstborn in America, it's just so, I feel like there's this automatic disconnect because I will never be able to relate to the homeland because my homeland is the United States. But I just, you know, I'm always trying to, I always wish that things were like a lot closer. And obviously it's going to be harder because I'm super, you know, thousands of miles away. So, but it's nice that I can do this and it can have at least a little tidbit of what's going on in my life. Because also, oh well, language barrier, well, you know, I have to figure that one out. But anyways, yeah, and thanks to my people, my friends and family here in the United States, this is probably weird for them too, because they're like, oh, really? And then most of it's nails, so it's like, oh, you're doing that too? Like, wow, what else are you doing with your life? I was unemployed there, so, you know, that's what happened to my life. But thank you for that. So when I talk about it, like, we kind of chuckle, like, yeah, I got 50 subscribers. It's like, oh, how many more do you need? And I'm like, well, you know, a lot more, but I'll get there, don't worry. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it started out as being an outlet for me to just reach out to anybody, because I just felt like the people that I would try to reach out to on the phone, just, like I said, wasn't reciprocating. And, you know, that's not kind of a, sadly, that's not a relationship that I should keep, or anyone should keep, because, I mean, if you keep knocking on their door and it's always you knocking, I mean, maybe they're trying to tell you something. So, you know, moved on from that. And again, like, you know, there's just so many wonderful people out there in the world, and they're right here on YouTube. So for anybody to just want to, or is thinking to starting this thing, I mean, yeah, you'll get bad comments and you'll get good ones too, but, you know, if you really are genuine and you open your heart out to the world, you'll get some back. And so, you know, there's some people that I talk to almost regularly, you know, being new and everything, and we share a lot of stories not associated with YouTube, also, so it's like, it's not, you know, I don't feel that it's superficial. So something that turned out as an outlet like that, and now it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm good now, and, you know, maybe I can turn this into a bigger thing, because I'm a goal getter. So what's 100? What's 50? What's 100? Well, let's do 1,000. Well, let's do 500. I like to start my goals a little, not too high, and just gradually get it, you know, increasing after each level. But so I'm like, wow, I woke up this morning and I'm like 100. For someone that feels like 2020 just kicked their, you know what, and who felt like robbed of special moments, and, you know, feel like their circle of people. I'm driving super slow, so where I moved, it's like there's nobody, so rest assured. Okay. And for someone that feels like some important people in their life have just left. I mean, not that it's just left, it's just, I removed the blinders and I removed the denial, and and I see that, like, I just made things more than they weren't, and I needed that. I guess I needed that to grow up and think that I had people on my side. And then when I think about moments, especially in college, where, you know, I had 3 jobs, I had 3 jobs, and I was doing like a hard curriculum. I did architecture. There was like no sleeping, no eating. You needed money. There are times where I slept in my car, you know, and sometimes where, you know, amazingly I survived on ramen. And sometimes I had to stretch it out. Like, it's not fun. But I remember, like, there were just most of those moments were just me. And I don't know how I made it through that, because I was just a total mess in my 20s. Can anybody relate? I mean, I just came from nothing, and I was going through a lot of stuff and had nothing. And I'm trying to, like, just make a new chapter in my life. And in my other videos I said, like, 2020 is going to be the new chapter where everything's going to be great, and it didn't. But I'm just not gonna, and I almost lost it there, but I'm not gonna let, like, you know, this bulk of years just make me believe that there's not a happy ending. Like, there's got to be. So I feel so much better now. I'm back in Jersey. I have my nice little home with my little family that I'm working on growing, and I have this wonderful opportunity at work that I'm just so grateful for. And you know, and I'm building this channel, and it's been more than what I thought it was gonna be, because, like I said, the people on here are just so amazing. And I'm away from I have best friends that have known me for years, and I'm still not near them. I was away from them being in New York City, and, you know, no one wants to travel to New York City. It sucks. But anyway, so, you know, and I gave them a pass for not, like, I didn't even ask them to visit me there, because it's a nightmare to even commute, especially for people not used to public transportation or have kids or whatever. So that's not even an easy thing to do. But I'm still far away, because I happen to live now in, like, South Jersey. I'll probably have, like, a bunch of people, maybe not a bunch, I don't know who's from Jersey on here, but I'm from North Jersey, so yeah, I'm in South Jersey. Probably not, but it's south to me. So I'm still away from people. I'm probably about, like, an hour and a half from people, and that's just too far. I think I'm the last of the Mohicans that doesn't have, like, a family with kids, so to have them schlep them down here, especially during a pandemic, is just not the thing we're doing. So, and I don't think we're going to be doing that for long, or as of yet, because, you know, it's still crazy out there. And, you know, don't be mistaken, like, just be safe and lower the risk. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. I mean, I like staying home anyway. I mean, I miss going out, but I just learned how to make dirty martinis, so now I'm good. Before it was like Red Bull and vodkas, but I was slamming those down, so I just felt like that might not be a safe thing to do. Anyway, so yeah, having YouTube and YouTube friends is such an amazing thing, and I love it. They're just like normal friends, to me at least. So, I mean, I obviously can't ask them to hang out, but it's good. So, waking up this morning to 100 subscribers that I'm so grateful for. I'm just in shock, and I had to talk about it. So, I'm overwhelmed and thinking about doing a giveaway. And I wanted to mention that here and post this before I post my weekly video, just as a heads up, because I'm so excited. Like, this is my version of hugs. If I can hug somebody, and I don't want to weird my husband out, so I'm not gonna freaking ask for a hug for reaching 1,000. I just showed him, I was like, look, 100. But really, I wanted to jump for joy and hug him, and be like, you know, meh, 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 meh. Because he'd laugh too. I'm like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Well, I like a lot of work. But, yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, and I'll talk more about it in my weekly video. And I think it's going to be nice. I have no idea how far I'm going to end up sending this to, because it could be anybody, and I don't know where everybody is anyway. So that should be interesting. But, yeah, I just wanted to tell somebody. Not that you can just look at my channel and see it, but I wanted to tell somebody, because for me, this is like my happy moment. Is it odd to be super happy for just 100 people? I don't know. But anyway, it definitely made my day. It's going to make my work day a lot easier. I mean, I've been struggling this week with work because, you know, I love the opportunity, but I'm in a weird position because it's like, well, I'm new, and when you're in a position, managerial position, when you're new, you really have no weight. You have weight. It's in writing. It's in your position title, but really, you know, as I probably would if I worked somewhere for a long time, look at someone and be like, how are you? You know, young. Well, I'm not. I'm freaking 38. I'm gonna be 38, so let's not get too excited. And you're new, and you're now gonna tell me what's going on. And on top of that, like, you know, they want me to make some changes. The owner wants me to make some really good changes that I think are really gonna help everything work out smoothly, and like just help certain people get, you know, be less stressed out. And it was working for a few weeks, and I was like, yeah, you know, this guy is just so much more happier. And all of a sudden it just went left, and it turns out that there was a lot of conversations happening without my knowledge. So now this guy just totally he's like a yes man, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're a yes man and you don't know how to, you know, I don't want to say organize, but deal with it, you stress yourself out. And you know, my last job was exactly that. I was that guy until I didn't want to anymore, and then everybody's like, whoa. But it's very trying. And again, I love the opportunity. I could do so much to help out. Like, I'm one of those people that, you know, if I see something done a certain way and I feel like there's a better way, a faster way, a more beneficial and profitable way, I'm gonna say something. And I feel like I'm saying things, and it just gets a pass right now. So it's been trying this week, and I just need this week to be over with, so that I can recharge and then try again. I mean, I do like these macro things. So that's a macro thing. The micro thing was, you know, dealing with this person, and I had to, like, you know, a few nights this week reset and then start over again. I'm good at, like, you know, just doing a good woosah, whether it would take a moment, a day, or a week, and then I can reset like nothing ever happened and be my cheerful self. I'm probably more cheerful at work than I am in life. But, you know, because you just have to. I mean, even if you're going through stuff, you shouldn't really pass it on to people in general, but for people at work, there's just a lot going on, and people get, you know, affected by a lot of things. So I just want to be one less issue, and if anything, just be something to kind of distract or deter away from whatever it is they're stressed about. And, you know, being in a managerial position, you want to do that, because otherwise you're not going to get people to produce. So, a little tidbit of knowledge there. Anyway, so I am parking right now, and that that sound is my horn thing telling me that I'm hitting the curb. But I do that because this is a long car. It's not my car. And it's not my car. My car's in the shop. So having to drive a truck is fun, but not fun. But anyway, so I wanted to, look, I'm a mess. I wanted to let you guys know that I hit 100 and I'm happy about it. And I can't wait to just make this my life, because I mean, I've never felt not so alone, if that makes any sense. Because I'm talking to a camera all the time. But I'm really happy, and I'm trying not to be a dork about it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this Josieism video. I'm looking forward to posting my next video. I'll be doing some March nails and mentioning my giveaway that I'll be doing. So I hope to see you soon. And I hate goodbyes. Alright, well, thank you so much. I'll see you again. Thanks. Bye.